Hello? It's actually, how long has it been since I last streamed?
It's been a while.
It's definitely been more than 1 month, but I think it might actually been like 2, borderline 3 months. I'm bad with time. And some other stuff's been happening. But mostly I'm bad with doing stuff and time.
Yeah, me too.
I got reminded I should probably do some of this because the new DLC has just been announced. Most RimWorld DLCs take like a couple of weeks between announcement and actually releasing. So pretty soon, the new DLC, which will add spaceships, you can actually use, and you don't just teleport to the ending screen.
Yeah, that's always sad.
Yeah.
It's gotta be done right.
So now I'm at a race because like when the new DLC comes out, I'm not gonna continue this run. Because like I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be able to upgrade this to the new version. It just won't work. Like I'm not running a lot of mods, but just in general, the new versions aren't safe game compatible. Actually, that's a fun detail. When there's lightning strikes, you can see the light flashes and the solar, like the bar here that shows how much solar power you're getting, actually just shoots up briefly.
That's pretty interesting, yeah.
Didn't know that happens. Yeah, now it stopped. Yeah, it stopped. That's a cool trick. If you don't want that to be lightning, just look at the solar panel. Then it'll definitely stop.
Yeah, it's what are those called? A hack.
That was not the
Life
word I
hack.
expected.
It's a life hack.
Ah, yes, life hack. Look at a solar panel and it's lightning. And that's thunder. Whatever. Do that in real life. Climb onto a tree with a solar panel and.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Surprise.
Well, I am making the small promise to myself that I will try to get back to streaming once a week, and specifically try to see if I cannot beat RimWorld before the new DLC comes out. Which
So you don't have to start over and stuff like that.
Yeah, because like I made a promise to myself I was gonna beat vanilla RimWorld, and when the new DLC comes out, I'm not gonna try and beat the game. That's for certain.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go back to the usual fucking around I do in this game, which is not, that good content to show off.
What kind of stuff do you do in the game?
I just play very slowly, and also save scum a lot. Like when a character I didn't want to dies, just reload a save. That's
one way to play, I guess.
Yeah, I just get disinterested when the characters I want to play with just stop being there. So
that makes sense.
To actually continue playing the game. Yeah, I just save scum. Which that's the reason why I'm playing in the permadeath mode right now. That's to stop myself, because I would not be able to stop myself otherwise. Also, guys, there's a fire.
Ooh.
They're just oh yeah, you're interested. They've just been ignoring the fact that the base is on fire. Could Could you please put out the fire? Abram is fully healed. Oh, yes, our elephant called Abram is fully healed. I forgot we had an elephant. Oh yeah, the elephant we are currently training to become an attack elephant is now healthy again.
It's the best kind of elephant. I'm glad to hear that. That's good news.
Attack Elephant Maxwell. That's a movie I'd like to watch. Oh, well, don't.
Yeah, well, you don't really watch movies, so I doubt that.
Okay, but like, guys, that's fuck. They just don't care? Guys? There's a fight. Okay, but that doesn't make sense. Like, the stuff you were doing weren't I had to set firefighting to priority 1, which, like, okay, but like the stuff they were doing weren't priority 1, so they should still have been doing it with the way the priority system works. They just didn't want to. What, guys?
I mean, makes sense if you ask me.
No, it doesn't.
Makes perfect sense.
They just didn't want to.
It's beautiful to look at. Why would you ever put it out?
Okay, so we are trying to recruit this guy since he can become good at mining. And he is chemically addicted to psychite, which is basically cocaine. And like he's like proper, like his species needs it, kind of addicted to it.
That reminds me of Star Trek.
Is there some cocaine guzzlers in that, or what?
Well, pretty much, yeah. The Jim Hadar.
Also
they're
known as
bred to be addicted to something, so that the founders can keep them under control and use them as soldiers.
I can't remember what you said, but I think you mean the cocaine guzzlers.
No, the Jim Hadar.
Also known as the...
No, they aren't known as that.
They are now.
I doubt this changes much, to be honest.
Oh, they were already called that, yes. That's what I said. There's so many quality of life mods which I don't have on. Like, I think one of them is called Pick Up and Haul. And like other like improvements, because like usually a character with these mods on could take all the rice in one go and put it into the freezer. But now they have to do like 50 different runs back and forth, and they don't want to, so they don't do it. Don't eat. There's food on the floor. Don't take one stack, take it all, please. Okay, say, please, haul.
What kind of food is it that's on the floor?
Rice! They just harvested rice and left it outside in the rain to rot.
That's just a snack pile.
And they just refuse. They don't want to. They don't want food. These people don't want to survive.
Are they lazy? Do they have like one of a quality called lazy?
Oh yeah, Say actually has. The one I was just berating about it actually is. She also hates all men.
Huh.
And she's married to Maxwell, the very worst man in the world.
That's...
Piece of shit.
I mean, I guess I know why.
Like, we have the worst man and the worst woman in this colony in Schmidt and Maxwell. The only thing keeping the world, like, intact and not destroyed is the fact that they aren't together. If they were to have a kid, that kid would destroy the universe. Like, Say is a hero, an untold hero for tying this man down. For the good of mankind.
Sure.
Was that a bit too creative?
Sure. It's a bit dramatic.
I am not dramatic. I have never been in a theater.
Said you in a dramatic voice.
Cow 6 is pregnant! Imagine they say that at the hospital. Like the doctor... like, you're out to check the status of your wife in the hospital, and the doctor says, Cow 6 is pregnant. Good news.
That would be kind of funny.
No, it would be pretty horrifying.
Nah, it'd be kind of funny.
Oh, fuck. We're getting a mech cluster, but we barely have weapons!
You get a what?
We have no armor, and like a late game enemy is just dropped.
Ooh.
Oh no, okay. No, it's a map thing, okay. See, this is really bad, but we are gonna move away from here pretty soon anyway, so maybe it's fine. A mechanoid cluster has landed not far away. There's a psychic droner machine there too, to the male gender, and there's a mech cluster. It will remain there until you go over and attack it. This means that men in our colony, which is half of our colony, are now pretty miserable. Actually, yeah, -12 is a huge debuff. Luckily, there's been a wedding recently, and just attending a wedding apparently gives you +20 mood. I have been to a wedding. Like, no, that's for 8 more days. Like, I get getting married makes you like, okay, yeah, that's also overpowered. 40 mood for an entire month.
Wow.
Like, that's pretty much like you cannot have a mental problem now, which is not accurate. And now Basil is almost dying of heat stroke because we have left him inside a wooden cabin in the middle of a heat wave, in the jungle.
It's not going so well.
I'm just gonna... Where is it? Temperature... Build a passive cooler inside the cell. We're gonna recruit you one day, you cannot stop this. Oh yeah. As soon as possible, we're gonna try to get some good armor. Actually, we have flak armor research. We should probably just get some of that. Why haven't we done that? Ah. I guess we just haven't.
Hold on, I got mute for a second. Sorry.
No. Well, in the meantime, then, how good is your... Okay, that's a fine flak vest. What is the difference between the flak jacket and the flak vest? Well, you can actually wear both of them, can't you? Ooh, but they make you slower. I actually didn't know that. Is that something most... Yeah. I just find out that the flak gear actually makes you slower when you're wearing it.
Uh-huh.
Which, like, it makes sense, but I don't think that's something armor usually does. Can't remember that happening. Wait, oh shit, you need cloth to make flak armor. There's another thing I have to grow. Schmidt, your job is not done. Grow some more plants. Yeah, but I think I should just outfit them all in full flak anyway. And simple helmets. I don't want to use plasteel, but just a helmet. Actually, how far is the range of a drop pod, transport pod? Because like we could, instead of doing the caravanning idea, we could just build drop pods and drop in to the other side of the map. We might have to like stage in between.
How does that work? Is that just teleportation or?
I mean, it's like one-way transport pods. They're mostly actually useful for sending gifts to other factions, which like I don't do much. Since they're one way, and to actually launch one of them, you have to have a launcher, which you are required to build and maintain and have fuel there. So they're rarely worth it. Actually, the biggest use is that if you have like toxic waste, you can put it into the drop pod and drop it elsewhere. You can particularly drop it on your enemies. Just drop your garbage on them.
That's a nice feature.
Yes. And also all this gear. Wait. Perfectly good flak pants is just lying here rotting. Guys. Stop fucking! Okay. Sebo, you take this vest, and Schmidt, you take these pants. They're not even tainted, they're just... Huh. There's another flak vest. Well, I have to build fewer of these now, but like... Couldn't you just like... done that in the first place?
The storage system is supposed to look like that.
What?
Your storage system is a mess.
Yeah. It's actually just a ruin. I usually actually do this when I start a game. I just like find a ruin. Since the walls are already mostly built, I just build the rest of it. And since it's a big...
it didn't count towards something, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was something that you said that it didn't. When you build, you get. I don't remember what it was, but something that counts like what level you are or something like that. But living in ruins doesn't.
Oh yeah,
count towards something
your
you built.
wealth. See, the difficulty of the game is calculated based on how much wealth you have. Depending on how what your difficulty setting is, each raid will get a number of raid points, which is your wealth multiplied by your difficulty multiplied by your I think it's like augments. It's like the longer that nothing bad has happened, the raids are gonna get harder and harder until something bad happens, and then it resets, and then you get like a grace period where things are less hard.
It's an interesting way to do a system like that.
Yeah, I mean it's very easy to cheese. Raiders, if they see an item of a certain value, they can just pick up. They will do that and just take it and leave. So technically, if you just keep producing something that's like worth, I don't know, 5,000, like 2,000, 5,000 gold, whenever there's a raid, you can just like drop it at your kill box here. Like you can actually just make a stockpile zone where they specifically will only put stuff that you don't want, but you can just like make the enemies take them and leave.
So it's basically just a sacrifice.
Yeah, you can do that, but like this game, like when you really cheese it, you can do a lot of like annoying stuff. Like it's technically quite suboptimal that I even actually have them like bedrooms, because like they're not actually worth it. The amount of wealth this entire room amounts to, and having the floor and the bed and so on, it's not worth keeping them happy when you could just be spamming rituals and stuff.
That it doesn't sound like going the right direction though.
Yeah, no, I'm doing it this way.
Society-wise.
Yeah, I'm doing it this way because the game is more fun when you play it properly. And we've been paused for a while, and that's because the absolute goat has just dropped on our colony. Okay, he has red eyes. That's a bit ominous.
Who is that?
This is Nestor Curtis. He's shop kid. His mother was often ill, and it fell on him to run the store, which was their only source of income. He learned little about the exotic artifacts which he sold, and a lot about the art of the deal. And then in his adulthood, he became a cave explorer. He was made a living mapping out dark tunnels and near inaccessible crevices in search of valuable minerals. I mean, minerals are materials. His work was very dangerous, but the pay was good. He is psychically deaf, which means psychic powers just don't work on him, but he also can't use them. He breathes in a creepy fashion, and he is quite fast at learning.
Cool.
He has 13 mining and a double passion in it, meaning that this guy we're holding prisoner, we might as well just release. Actually, oh no, he was the one who's supposed to be a doctor. We're gonna need him anyway. But
Probably good to keep him. Yeah.
Yeah, and on top of that, he has 12 shooting and 6 melee. And that is because he is a hussar. A gene-modified soldier who... He heals super fast, he can deal with temperatures. He's a bit aggressive. But he feels less pain, he takes less damage. Actually, no, he doesn't. Wait, damn. I thought hussars had the tough gene. They don't. I think that's a vanilla expanded thing. But he doesn't get staggered. And he's genetically better at fighting. But he is dependent on go juice. It's again, he chemically needs this drug to actually function. And go juice is a bit harder to make than just psychite. We're gonna have to make a whole drug factory just to keep these two.
Shit.
But he's offering he's offering to join out of his own will. He actually wants to join.
He's crazy.
Oh no, I forgot. Oh no, I didn't read it. He has paralytic abasia. He cannot move for 40 days. 37
time.
There's a small chance of it just recovering early, but yeah, no, well, we now have a guy who can lie in a bed. Great. Well, Schmidt, could you go pick him up? I should learn to read.
Is 40 days long in this game?
Yeah, in this game, a year is 60 days.
Oh, that's a while then.
Yeah. And I've been playing this run for 91 days. Well, we're gonna have to get some go juice. Well, I mean, we're already making psychite, and I believe go juice is... Let's see, go juice...
Why did my computer freeze? Hello?
Oh shit, it needs nerd to mean... I don't have that. Did you hear something? What die? I didn't listen. Oh. What happened? Oh, Basil can walk again. Oh yeah, we shot off his right leg. Actually, that was the turret. Okay. Hi, are you there? Oh no. I didn't actually hear what they said.
Hello?
Are you back?
Yeah, my internet just cut everything off.
Damn.
Had to leave call and
Skill issue.
Go to the other website. No, the other internet, I mean.
Yeah.
It's not really a skill issue, though. It's an internet issue.
Damn. Dodging the question.
What question?
I realized myself that didn't make sense, sorry.
Yeah. What happened while I was gone? Did you get Curtis?
Yeah, he joined of his own accord, yeah. He's in bed.
Mm.
Oh, and Basil is now able to walk again.
Nice. Who's that? Is that the
That's...
guy who's supposed to be a doctor?
Yeah, he's the guy we're gonna recruit to be our doctor. And actually, the good thing is, paralytic abasia, you look in the operations, there is a... Let's see. Yeah, if you get 10 Glitterworld medicine, we can cure paralytic abasia. We have none. No Glitterworld medicine, and it's the most rare and one of the most rare and expensive items. It's like super...
Is he worth it?
He is. He is.
Okay.
Well, actually, he has a pretty big chance since he's hyper aggressive. He has 3 times extra chance of having a social fight. All his mental breaks are violent, which means that there's a pretty good chance that if he's in a bad mood, he'll just kill one of our colonists.
You have to keep him in a good mood then.
But he can't walk right now, so it's not a problem. And look,
Okay.
he's like luxuriantly comfortable in this bed. This is tiny room. Actually, it's not that tiny, is it? It's actually pretty big for his size.
Yeah. It's like the size of my room.
And now the electronics have all died, which means our freezer is no longer working. Thanks, game.
Wait, why is the elephant sleeping? How did it get in there?
It opened the door, like duh.
What? An elephant can't do that.
This one can.
I guess you've been training it pretty well.
Actually, no, Maxwell has been completely neglecting it.
Poor Abram.
Maxwell. Yeah, look yeah, nothing. It's actually pretty close to going, well, not close, but it's towards going wild, because it's not being kept up.
Oh.
So why is Maxwell still
should do
assigned to
something.
cooking? I am, just slowly. That's because these people can only do so much in a day, and they're very bad at it. And also now the elephant was just in the dining room. Enjoying life. Also, like, Maxwell, you slaughtered the bull.
Is that a dead? No.
Yeah, Maxwell just slaughtered it, but instead of like, first of all, he slaughtered it in the field in front of all the other animals, and those 2 horses just fucked. And then he just left the dead body there.
What?
There was just 2 horses fucking on screen. I mean, it was just love hearts on top of the horses, nothing graphic, of course, but that did happen.
Wow.
Were you just scared or something for a second there?
I was just surprised by this game. I keep being surprised, actually.
Hey, horses fuck.
Didn't know they did this in this game, though.
How do you think I have so many of them?
That's a good point, actually. I hadn't really counted.
So why do I have another elephant? I don't need 2. We're not taking care of the first one. I'm just gonna slaughter them. We don't need other elephants in Abram. We cannot have more elephants in Abram.
That's sad.
They're just gonna run wild.
But then, just let them go.
But we need food.
Oh. Yeah, then kill them.
Okay. Didn't expect you to keep that up so easy.
Yeah, I don't know. Moral.
How do you
what's that
think
called?
elephant tastes?
I don't really want to think about it, to be honest.
Like,
I think it's pretty chewy.
you think?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's probably the problem that's, like, you know, as meat gets older and the animal gets older, the worse the meat gets. So, like, the only elephant meat that could taste good would be, like, pretty much be baby elephant meat, which is, you know,
Oh,
bit
I
of
don't
a
want to think about it.
bit of a moral thing.
Yeah.
Also, C has just not been crafting. C, you want to do some crafting?
That looks like a demon. What?
You see, she's an imp hit. She's an imp creature, genetically modified to be unhappy.
Uh-huh. Ah, that's pretty sad. Well, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, actually.
Oh, the elephant. Wait, you aren't gonna kill Abram though,
No,
right?
no, no.
Good.
He's bonded to Maxwell. They have a tight bond
Oh.
of love and camaraderie.
I guess that's pretty cool.
And it would make Maxwell very sad. And he would have a mental breakdown and kill one of my colonists. So I'm not gonna do it. I'm too scared. I actually have. Just gonna keep making more and more packaged survival meals, even though they're overflowing in our storage. But you know, they do really.
Then why?
Because like we're gonna go on a long journey, and also they sell for quite a lot. So even if we get too many, it's not bad. And a tortoise is just self-tamed. Welcome to the slaughterhouse, buddy. What did you think was gonna happen?
I don't know.
How does that happen? Maxwell's coming to kill you. Maxwell, pick up the tortoise after you killed it, please.
My internet. You're being a robot.
Am I still?
No, it's better now, but it's probably gonna go bad again.
Okay, he picked up the tortoise, but only because I, you know, made him do it.
Hmm.
Oh. Visiting the grave card. Wait, who was Card again? Was Card the slave? Yeah, Card was a slave.
Shit.
You
You know what would be a fun game though, right?
Yeah.
So games like this where you kind of control the people, it
Yeah.
could be kind of fun if you had a game where slowly you just lose control.
I mean, that is this game.
But really, they like at some point they just want to kill you.
I mean,
they figure out they're being
it's-
controlled.
Oh, no, not in that way.
Oh, okay.
But, I mean, you very much do lose control of this game. A couple of bad events happening in a row and you lose all semblance of control. I mean, that was what happened at the start of this. One of our colonists dies randomly at the start, and since then, it's been an uphill battle.
Yeah. Do you have a lock on the door?
On my own?
For
No.
Curtis? No, Curtis. Just to be sure.
No. Curtis is a valuable member of our colony, and he also cannot walk, so he cannot do violence.
At some point.
Yeah, but
No.
when we get there, we'll placate him with gifts.
Mm. Okay.
Okay, yeah. I think we have some wake in our storage. Can you please give it to the person who is, like, medically dependent on it, please?
Some wake?
Oh no,
What's
flake. Flake. It's a
Flake.
it's a drug made from cyanide in this game.
Oh.
Who is acting as a doctor? Maxwell. Maxwell, I have great news for you, and that is you're gonna give drugs to this person. Okay,
You
yeah.
trust that he won't just take it for himself.
No. Actually, what is my drug policy? Wait, I'm on social drugs. No. Don't take any, please. You're gonna get addicted and it's just gonna be harder to manage. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. I need to grow some what's it called? Some cotton. Let's get some cloth. Because I need that to make the armor I want to make for my colonists, so they don't, eat shit and die.
I just disconnect.
What?
Discord just disconnected. That was the when you leave a call, the noise.
Huh? But you're still
said
here.
that? Yeah, and then it connected again. For barely a second.
Well, it's a UFO flying over your house or something. What's?
Possibly.
Damn, the conspiracy theorist was right.
I think my internet is just bad at the moment. Always in
No,
trouble.
it can't be that.
I think it's probably that.
No.
What do you mean no? It's just the internet.
I've been accidentally slaughtering male young horses when I was only meaning to slaughter the male adult horses. Oops. And also, I'm at a stage here where I don't think I have room for both horses and cows, and I'm gonna have to choose one.
Horses you can ride, or cows you can eat.
You can also eat horses. It's the milk that's the difference.
That's... Yeah, but do you want to eat a horse?
I have been eating the horses.
Oh. Okay.
And I do think I'm probably gonna... I'm probably gonna get rid of the cows, to be honest. Like, the milk is good, but it's just more work, really, to get it.
And that's difficult when your people don't want to do work.
Yeah, they really don't want to. Well, should I just enact a purge?
Sure.
Okay.
Whatever that is.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kill them all. Kill all cows.
Really?
Yeah, I don't have room for them.
Not even one?
What would I do with one cow?
I don't know. Have it as a pet.
They are breeding so incredibly fast. If one cow is useless, and with 2 cows I'll have 1 million.
You can sell them.
That's a great, actually, yeah. I should do that. Next time a trader comes along, I'm gonna try and sell my cows.
Does it happen often?
It's RNG based, and it's also like based on it happens so and so many times per month, and I think all the ones that actually no, we're at the start of a new game month, so it can happen anytime. I remember last month, in game, we ended up getting like 3 traders in a row, so that was all the traders for an entire quadrum, for an entire month, just in one go.
Is that good or bad?
That's quite bad, since I didn't have a chance to build up more stuff to trade in the meantime. Now the slave ship in orbit. Okay, Schmidt, go and talk to the slave people and trade with them.
No.
But this is not an ethical dilemma.
Not at all. That it's bad.
Oh, I can sell them airborne, but I can't sell them the cows. They don't want that.
I can't use them as slaves.
But they want the elephant.
You can't have it.
Okay, I can buy some goat juice off them. How expensive is goat juice? 69 for a bottle of drugs.
Yeah.
Rip-off merchants. I mean, I could buy the neurotamine from them, which I can then use to make the goat juice myself, but I need to research that first and it'll take a while, so I don't think it's worth it. But I can sell some of these leftover weapons, I guess. I wonder how much goat juice I'm gonna need. Because while I've been intending to go fast, it hasn't been going fast. Also, I think I am gonna caravan, so I just sell all the chem fuel I have. I'm not gonna need it really.
At all?
Yeah, it's only really used for actually, do you need chem fuel to launch the ship?
I don't know.
I can't remember if it runs on another power source, since I've never done it before. Okay, but let's take a look at these slaves.
I don't like this game.
Yeah, I mean, if you are a moral person, this game is not good for you. Actually, should we sell the boomalope? You know, the antelope which we can milk for chem
Don't sell
fuel.
the turtle.
It's not a turtle. It's
Gotta keep it.
a
It's a
boomalope.
turtle. Look at it.
No,
No, it's definitely.
if you don't stop calling it a turtle, I'm gonna sell it.
It's a boomalope,
Yes.
not a turtle.
Ha!
It's totally a boomalope. Yeah.
Threaten your friends, everyone. It works.
Oh shit, you're a robot.
Stop! Don't call me that.
You'd make a pretty good robot.
I would. I'm too lazy to be a robot. It's like, computer, give me some photos, and I'll be like, no. I wouldn't even say it in like an interesting way. I'll just say no.
The only thing I heard from that was something about a computer give me photos or something.
It's good that these streams are very coherent.
You were a robot for a while.
It's very much a you problem.
I know, but nothing I can do to fix it.
You should be better. Step up your game.
How? I don't know how. It's too difficult.
Okay, so we do acknowledge it's a skill thing. And now, okay, that's travelers, not traders. Okay. But yeah, again, back to back, like these like neutrally good events. I don't know what the game's doing, but it's weird. This is why I usually don't play with Randy Random. Since he just gives you a random event, there'll be times where he just gives you weird events you really don't need. Many times in a row.
Isn't there something in the code that spaces it out a bit more?
His things are spaced out semi-randomly, but the results of the events is random with Randy. That's why it's Randy Random. So that means that you can have like 5 bad events in a row or 5 good events in a row. It also means that a lot of animals are gonna self-tame, or a lot of like gonna go wild and try and kill you. Since usually the storytellers are like, okay, now you actually have a base, we don't need to give these low-level threats anymore. But Randy, he just keeps going with that. He really loves man-hunting animals. He thinks it's hilarious.
At least he eats them though, right? So it doesn't. It's not just shoot to kill.
The
Or hunt
animals,
to kill.
actually most, when an animal goes manhunter, it usually has scarier. And there's like a 50-50 chance that when an animal with scarier dies, it immediately rots. So you can't eat it.
That's too bad.
Yeah, it's a bit of a skill issue.
Right.
Yes.
I see no skill issue.
Also, I have been going through some, at this point, pretty old streams and editing it, trying to make a video again. Do you remember that one Toho game, the like platform fighter, where I spent like 3 hours on one boss fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been going through that, and boy, howdy, is it just like semi-coherent at best. There's an elongated section where we're just talking about the Great Wall of China and getting a lot of facts wrong. Like, we're just talking the most utter bullshit about the Great Wall of China that's ever been uttered.
I don't remember that. Why were we talking about the Great Wall of China?
The thing is, I was watching through this footage, like, I was actually, yesterday I was doing a bit of this, and I don't know. I think there was a reason, but like, it didn't stick with me. It was so benign. Like, it was a pretty fun stream, but it was so stupid.
It does get pretty chaotic from time to time.
Yeah. Also, like, why have you not picked up these electrical components off the floor for like multiple days now? But guys, Seba, why are you harvesting these very valuable plants? And now a wild boar's gone mad. It's gonna enter the kill box and immediately die. Wait, no, it's gonna destroy the barricade. But you can just walk over that. Buddy. Dipshit. Oh no, we didn't rescue Lumpy in time. Whoever that was. Maxwell, don't go over to the blood crazy boar just like that. Like, oh yeah, this weapon actually gets more accurate the longer way it is. So, can I get a shot from there? Yeah. This boar sure is good at using cover. Well, at the least, he gets more XP in shooting for every time he shoots, so like, it's fine. Oh yeah, he's already has half accuracy because he's an idiot.
He needs the training then.
He'll never be good at shooting with this trait. He shoots often, but he can't aim for shit. Like seriously, -5 accuracy.
Trying.
-5 accuracy is abysmal.
He's trying his best.
His best is very bad.
Don't say that.
He's a stupid, shitty little man, and I hate him. I hate him so much. Yeah, he just into the connection there. That's great. I didn't hear any of that. It was all lost. Okay,
Yeah,
now
I need to.
now the turrets are shooting. Okay, they just barely got it in time before Maxwell died. What, you gonna say anything interesting?
No.
As
Just that my
usual, then.
internet- Yeah.
Don't say yet.
I was just gonna go along with it. It's fine. All is good. Yeah. Pretty tired. So
Okay, but we now have
good
everyone.
energy anyways.
We now have everyone except Curtis wearing helmets, so that's at least something. Lessens the chance of them just getting headshot in one shot, like, you know, the first guy.
Who was that again?
He's buried, I think here? No, here, yeah, Terrace, who died, like, on the second day of this colony.
That's pretty unlucky.
And he was also the glue who held it together. I can't remember. Who was Grouse again? I recognize the name, but I can't remember what they were about. But I can remember Umaril here. You also remember Umaril, right?
Yeah, I remember that wasn't his name.
Umaril.
Umaru, yeah. Oh, that was Danish. Sorry. I'm tired.
That sounded more Arabic than it sounds Danish.
No, Umaru. But I said Troyer.
Oh, I didn't even pick up on that. My brain is already constantly switching between Danish and English that I just didn't notice.
Why did you choose to stream in English? If it's
Because
finance.
who the fuck in Denmark is watching people play RimWorld? Who the fuck in Denmark even knows what Toho is?
I mean, I don't really know either, actually.
I have told you
barely
so
know.
much about it and you barely know it.
There's a lot to be told about it, though. I mean, you gotta give me that. You can't give a short explanation for Toho.
Just like, very genuinely, there's so few Danish people that aren't basic bitches. And that's because there's just so few Danish people. There's only 6 million of us. A very high percentage of people alive are basic bitches. And since there's a low sample size in Denmark, it just means that it's gonna be hard. All the big Danish YouTubers cater specifically to basic bitches. And I will continue saying that.
Yeah. Yeah, that might be. I'm gonna try not to be offended.
Do you watch any like Danish YouTubers?
No.
See, that's because they're basic bitches.
Yeah, but I got family.
Oh yeah.
But I do tend to agree. So. But you just dissed my family. Well, I mean, no, yeah.
You dissed your family who we won't disclose.
Yeah. I don't do what that shout outs. Is that a shout out?
I think it has to be the other way around.
Yeah.
I don't think either of us have any ability to shout out anybody.
No, but I don't know what it's called when you it's not an ad either.
I mean, shout out is when a creator, for example, a YouTuber says, this person is very good at doing content, watch them. That's a shout out.
But I mean, no one's watching anyway. No offense. No offense. Someone, wait, I'm gonna check. Someone might be watching.
No, that's you.
Nah, that's just me.
I can see the number.
Yeah.
But actually, randomly, like, even though I haven't been active the last 2 months, there's just like randomly, like, oh, a person have just watched this video. Huh. You can see that in YouTube readout. And yesterday, randomly, I got 4 views and something. Like, no watch time, just someone randomly clicked 4 times on one of my videos and then left.
It's kind of funny.
Like, I also do weird things. Like, if you were to track the stuff I do on YouTube, like clicking on a video and immediately leaving it and just having it like, just so it is in my, what's it called, in my history, so I can watch it another time.
Wait, why don't you just put it on watch later?
Because that's a playlist, and when you watch something on a playlist in the YouTube app's history, remembers it as you watching that playlist, not as you watching that video, which means that if you only watch half of it and want to come back to it later, you have to remember that it's in that playlist, and then not only click that playlist, but also get to the right video in the playlist. And then afterwards also auto plays, which is I find really annoying.
I had noticed.
I watch too much YouTube on the YouTube app.
Yeah.
The YouTube ad is so awfully shite. It's actually incredible how bad it is. Like, you could not pay me to make an application that is that bad. Oh, but I mean, you could, but like, you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
If you give me enough money, you could pay me to spit in your mouth. But it would be a lot of money. I stand by what I said. I don't need to clarify.
I didn't even hear it.
I stand by what I said so much that I'm not gonna repeat it.
Okay. I think I heard wrong.
What did you think I said?
I don't even know.
Because I know what I said.
Know. But I know what you said now, thinking about it. So.
Want to repeat it for the audience?
No, not really. They probably heard it fine.
No, they didn't. They don't exist.
Then why should I repeat it for the audience?
It was a funny joke at my own expense. Okay, we're now getting raided. Finally. Actually, that's not a good thing, but like...
Finally.
Seppo, don't go out to meet them on the field of battle. We have a defensive structure. Seppo, don't have a mental breakdown because you can't duel them in honorable combat. Why are you so obsessed about observing rotting corpses? Just don't go over to the corpse zone. Please. These people, you make a perfectly good corpse zone and they just keep wandering through it.
Yeah, I mean, people do people things. That I don't know.
Oh shit, we're gonna die. There's so many of them.
Oh, that is a lot.
Seppo, first line of defense. Why are you running into melee range with a bow? Okay, Sep, you're gonna have to spew fire on them. Because you can do that.
Shit.
Okay, that was actually really
they're
effective.
inside your base.
I know, they've just walked past me. They've done the good old tactic for just walking past the enemy. Oh, Maxwell is dying. Please don't die, Maxwell. I know I hate you, but like, please don't die. Schmidt is down, and she is dying. Wait, her left fourth toe has been destroyed by Crocodile. And not a crocodile, but a guy named Crocodile. Okay, Seppo, could you please move? We don't want these people to die. As much as I joke about it. Okay, and so I think your time would be better spent now that you have launched your fire. 5-day cooldown on the fire. Just get yourself and Maxwell out of there. Just let the tourists handle the rest. And Schmidt, what are you doing? Stay down, Schmidt, stay down. Oh shit, that turret's gonna explode now. Seppo, get out of there. Seppo, get out of there. Seppo, get out of there. It's gonna explode. Is this a wipe? Are we gonna just fucking wipe? Maxwell is bleeding out. So is Seppo.
This is happening.
It's just gonna be the end. Wait, is it? Are you incapable of the? Wait, no, you're okay. You can't, Doctor. Okay, Basil, could you? You're so close to joining us. You have barely any resistance against joining us. Could you fucking help us? Yeah, tend Maxwell without medicine. Just patch up the worst of his wounds. Quickly. Oh shit. No, there's no electricity for the turrets now. Oh, okay. You're gonna have to make a final stand, sir. Okay, walk behind the trees, sir. Please. Why are you walking to melee range? What are you doing there? What have you been doing there? Like,
Pure panic.
gotta be like, our colony cannot function without everyone. And that was our only crafter. And now everyone's knocked down. Oh yeah, but we triggered the Man in Black event. Bonebag has shown up. And he's a better crafter. Okay, Bonebag. He's a cave world tender. He grew up in a cave complex. And he worked as a factory worker. And now they're trying to kidnap as many people as possible. Which is not ideal, because they're all bleeding out. Could you at least patch their wounds? Like, Maxwell is gonna bleed out in your hands if you don't, do something. And he has 5 minutes in his pocket, this man in black. Okay, there is a chance this isn't a wipe. A very small one, and it's gonna come up entirely to our RNG. How good a random chance. How good these next shots by Bonebag are. These randomly generated bullets. If they're good, then we win. If they're not, we lose. A headshot?
And what then?
Okay. He can save Maxwell, I think. Yeah, because they now don't have enough people. Let's just go in so I can clear the world to everyone. Because they don't have enough people anymore, they're now fleeing and no longer aggroed. This means that Bonebag can very quickly run over to Maxwell without really fearing. Wait, no, they're carrying Schmidt away. Okay, you can deal with that in just a moment. Just patch up Maxwell while he's running past you with Schmidt, and then. Oh no, they're gonna get away from Schmidt. Oh, they're just killing him. Wait, damn! You just walked up to a man trying to save another man's life, punched him once, and walked away.
Not worth it, I think you said.
Oh no. And speed-wise, I need to catch up. Ketchup. No, don't shoot them. Shoot the other guy. Please. No, please. This. Well, it's technically not a wipe. It feels like
It's pretty close.
we don't have another. Actually, Seppo can do plants, but Seppo is also being kidnapped. Bone bag, quickly! Oh no, I gambled and I gambled wrong. I don't think there was a way to actually get out of this situation. Good. Try to send Maxwell again. This guy is very slow because his legs aren't moving, so we have time to tend Maxwell once. That's just enough for you to start shooting at Huntsman. Okay, now Seppo's on the floor, and he's bleeding out in less than an hour. Okay. You don't have any more medicine? Okay, please. Bone back. Bone back. Pick up all this medicine. And tend Seppo. Can you make it in time? I don't think... Damn.
He didn't make it in time.
Seppo didn't
Or
make
did
it.
he? Oh.
It's now Bonebag, Maxwell, and the guy who is paralytic Abacia and our prisoner. Which means we no longer have a growing plant character. We no longer have... We no longer have a cook, if we're back to the start, and we no longer have a social character.
Ooh.
I think I'm definitely gonna keep this save, but I don't think I'm gonna continue it like this. I mean, this could be an interesting save to like try and I don't know, send to someone to try and see like, can you fix this? Can you from this position come back? Because like it's an pretty interesting failure state. I mean, like, not really. It's just like a lot of people died. But like, playing from here could be a interesting challenge run, right? But
I think so.
I really wasn't aiming for a challenge run. I was just aiming for a home run and just like getting it over with.
Yeah.
Also, look at the right. Look at all the problems.
It's I think the stream is frozen.
Oh yeah, because am I not streaming on Discord anymore?
Yeah, but that's the frozen one.
Really? Like, you can see all these red readouts.
Yeah, now I can.
Yeah, these are all our problems. There's fire. Colonists needs net rescue. There's a medical emergency. Bonebag is at a severe risk of having a mental breakdown. The guy who just saved us. We don't have a warden. We don't have doctors. We have 2 colonists who are unburied. Actually, no, we have 2 colonists who are unburied. Bonebag needs medical treatment. Yeah, he does. We don't have any holding platforms for monsters beyond imagination. And Curtis and Maxwell's clothes are a bit tattered. Also, there is a machine which is psychically making everyone less happy. Or all men less happy, but all the women died. So, so everyone... Actually, no, one of the women was kidnapped. They didn't both die.
Shouldn't you go get her?
The thing about the way kidnapping works in vanilla is that she might show up against Schmidt. But she will only show up as a member of that faction that kidnapped her.
Oh.
So there's a chance that we can beat her, over the head with a stick and then forcefully recruit her. I think there might be like a quest where you sometimes can save one of them, but it's not guaranteed. Like there's a lot of mods that deal with this specifically, trying to make this more interesting and immersive.
Yeah.
But base, no. But this is the thing about RimWorld, is that it is a game you're meant to lose.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, its whole marketing is that it isn't so much a game as a story generator. And there's a reason why there is this no save scumming mode. It's there specifically to have these feelings of we lost, or
Yeah.
you know, having to really think, how do I get back from here? Personally, I'm not that into playing from a failure state. Like, I think there's an interesting story to be told here. It's gonna be endlessly frustrating.
Yeah.
Actually, we do have a good planned character since Maxwell is fine. But we are just back into the hell we was for like half this run, and that is Maxwell is our best cook now. With a cooking level of 4. But I think in its own way I am satisfied.
Yeah.
Yeah, somehow.
I mean, if that's enough, right?
I think I'm also
mean,
it's just trying to find an excuse to stream something else, but you know. But
I think that's fair after this, to be honest.
yeah.
Because it hasn't been going well.
No, it really hasn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is just the end of stream, really. It was only an hour-long stream, and an hour and a quarter of an hour. But you know,
It was still something, right?
yeah.
So.
I'm still trying to get back into the groove.
Yeah. It's understandable. It's definitely been a while.
Yeah.
So. Wait, I gotta mute for a second. Sorry.
It's the stream is over. Just say goodbye. Oh.
Goodbye, stream.
Goodbye. Yeah, goodbye. I don't have more to say.